Imagine the front door to your house. You go to sleep because you look on, and you go to sleep with confidence and thinking that you're secure because that lock it represents the barrier between you, the security, and the outside world. But right now in the new digital world, that barrier it's the password, right? The long password of the minimum of the 8 characters. But right now it can be cracked in less than 5 minutes by the IA, by the artificial intelligence. The traditional castle mode in our world is completely obsolete because the way that we can protect our data is limiting what can touch and who we are. For decades, the industry tried to build walls and around our digital data and build firewalls thinking that the data inside of the company was safe. But right now, with the rise of the remote work and the cloud computing, that wall it doesn't exist anymore. The new parameter is the user itself. We can often think that the most breaches that can happen inside of the industry is made by a hacker, right? The person who is back back in the computer that is typing with furiously and really fast, who has a green screen in the screen, right? But that's so wrong idea. The reality is less dramatic than that thought, okay? And the breaches in the actual world, it can happen by human errors because the human is the main target. It's what makes us human, right? The making mistakes and learn from that. But for the industries and for the companies, that little mistake, like the do a click in a link that it can be suspicious, it can be not, but do that click, it can be compromised on all department, and if we are lucky, okay? So that little mistake, that little click, it can compromise, and for the industries, that compromise represents a lot of money. So how do we fix a broken lock? Because that I said earlier, it was okay, human mistakes and yeah, but how will I fix it? Okay, well, we right now the industry are implementing something that for me is really awesome, okay? That it's a multi-factor authentication, or MFA. Okay, so far it sounds nice, right? But the multi-factor authentication it's only the half of the way, because right now the industries implement something that they call principle of less privilege, and that is the other half of the way to finish the all the work of the security in the industry, because this privilege talks about that you cannot just know one, that zero trust, even the CEO, even the leader of the AE or AT, the human resources and other departments, you cannot trust no one for default, okay? Because you never can be sure who is really inside of the network, or of manipulating your data, and we have to think that the people trust companies for their CIA, their confidentiality, their integrity, and their availability. And if the companies they don't have all the CIs, well, the company but the company is not useful for the society, or for the people, right? So if you have a ground insider of your company, you can stop it. But why? But why and how you can stop it? Okay, the way you can stop it, that ground insider, is only that you can you of the department of TI have to give their only necessary privilege, okay? Because if you are from the department of sales, why you need the information data of human resources? It not make sense, okay? I don't know if I making the point here, but for me it's not making sense. So the IT department and the CEO have to assign only the special privilege that the one person requires for do their work. So the next time you try to log in, I don't know, in some software, and you have to identify yourself, don't roll your eyes. Sorry, you have to think what that you have is the really shield that is protecting you from others, and be grateful for the technology that we really have, and that we are securely protected. Thank you